Hey, good morning. I am the veteran farmer, and I figured I would go through some of the mods for Farming Simulator 25 that I have started using. More and more mods are becoming available as people get caught up and things get really going. Found a few that I like. Basically, I'm just going to go with the few that I like because the ones I don't like, uh, not worth it for me to talk about. It's just not something I plan on using, so. We'll just jump over here in the game. I got a little bit of setup here. Now, the log trailer is base game, but Universal Auto Load came out. I haven't tried it yet, so we're going to test it. And we got a nice tree there to test it on. This is the map cleaning trailer. I think it holds like 100,000 liters. We'll get into more of the details as we go. This is just kind of the introduction. This is the John Deere Seeder. I believe this was a Giants mod. This one was pretty much out right away. We'll get into it. This is just base game, but I'm going to be using it for some stuff. This trailer is a modded one that holds up to 100,000, and this is basically the same thing, little bit different design. Well, the only thing that's different is the printing, and it holds 110,000. This is the newer Mac Anthem mod. It's got more power and it's faster, and I am not entirely sure I like it. We shall see. This is one of my favorites. When I'm doing new fields, I hate the plows, the in-game plows, just because it makes it harder. Where this is pretty much a straight shot, you can square things off, so it makes life a little bit easier. We'll get more into it. The Trex is back, finally. The X9, this is the modded X9. I have the little machine shop here, and I'm actually going to shut my doors because this is all my stuff. So we got a little machine shop here. As you can see, the garage doors work. That is a base game building. Base game, base game. And then I have one of the multi-silos. And we'll get into some more of the details in a little bit. So let's go pick one to talk about. We will talk about some details on this X9. So let's jump in. We will go right into here and we'll look at some of the options that it comes with. This mod is by Uber. It was edited. So you can change your tires. You can change your wheel setup for the US or Europe. You're not really getting tires in the front, it's tracks, obviously. And then you have one of two designs, and that is a design on the chute, or the pipe. So if you see the pipe here changing. That is basically the only thing we got going for us on that one. It's a new version out. Very important part. He did mod it to hold 100,000 liters. 690 horsepower, variable, ProDrive XL, holds 1,250 liters of fuel, max speed of 49, 100,000 liters, so you are probably not going to be having to empty this one on each field. Weighs 26.8 kilograms. Now we can jump out and take a peek. Now I do have things kind of... Oops. So here is his website for it, and I will put that in description. He's got the higher speed listed on here and the amount of bushels on here. This was, he took the Giants one and edited it. So for those who want to go faster and hold more, that's a great option for you. I will save the Trex for last, because that's my favorite. So this Mack Anthem, let's jump in and just take a quick look at its details. Oh, I was gonna buy one of those. So the Mack Anthem, it's just a base game upgrade. He's upgrading the power to 950 horsepower, and he upgrades the speed to 100 miles an hour. So you have your typical base game configurations for the truck itself, for the look of the truck, etc. Your engine setup is where things are going to change. So you have your Mack Anthem 6x4 with 425 horsepower. You have the 455 horsepower, and you have the big bad 950 horsepower. Then you have your base game mirrors. Do we want mirrors? Do we not? You can change your color, change your rims. Holds 886 liters, goes 100 miles an hour. Let's take a look at the webpage for it, where I found it. Mack Anthem. This is actually a newer one, I believe, out within the last day or two. So I haven't really driven it aside to put the trailer on and move that trailer. So, cab overs in the game are the ones that have most of the power. These trucks don't have a whole lot in game. So, we have another option here. This author, Braden Whitesell, is going to be doing more trucks. I'm not a fan of the Euro truck, so he's given us some options. We do not know if it works on multiplayer yet, but he thinks it should. Now, let's go drive it. This is where I have issues just from where I was driving. So we'll just take it for a quick spin. And it just, that really just escalated really quickly. You know, there isn't, backup's not so bad, although 19 miles an hour backing up is pretty quick. So let's see really where it jumped in speed. Once you hit about 20 miles an hour, it just really jumps in speed and you have no control. No control at all. I haven't loaded it up. Maybe we will load it up and see what it does. I think these crops are young enough I can drive over them. We kind of slide around a lot too. So I am not sure I like the speed on this one. It's just a little bit too much. I mean, even working around here in the yard when you're doing little things like this, all of a sudden you're going way too fast. Even backing up, went a little bit quick. So let's see, I've got the Power Tools Mod 2, which I use for this. Let's see, fill vehicle. I guess it doesn't really matter what I fill it with. Alright, so we'll get to this, but we have 110,000 liters in here. Let's just see how it acts. I mean, it's not, it's just hard to control at that speed. I mean, it's got the power. It's definitely got the power. It does not bog down, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, not a fan of this truck. I probably won't be using it. I've been looking for more of the US American trucks. So I don't think this is a mod I'm going to keep. I'm probably going to get rid of it. I was using the Volvo triaxle there, which that one's kind of long, so I'm going to suffer with the base game trucks. As long as we got this trailer hooked up, we'll just quickly go take a peek at it. This would be the SKS 3150. So this one, you got some options here. So you got your missing style configuration. So this isn't cleaned up. It seems like there's just a little bit of not tweaking to do, but just polishing to do. Not a big deal. Shit happens. So we got our options out here. We got our typical 59.4 meters cubed, cubic meters. We got our... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. This is actually for your design. So you've got this design here. You got this design that basically looks what appears to be a state. I don't know. Design 2 doesn't look all that different. Design 3. Alright, let's work on finding the difference here. Not seeing it, guys. Maybe we should come look on back. Oops, I'm sorry. That's why the design ain't changing. Wow, I think I need some coffee or an energy drink. Holy crap. Alright, so here's our original, and this is just the original design for the trailer itself, which is what I have in game. Then we have got this design here, and lastly this design here, which is the one that looks like it has a state. We got our 3 capacity sizes, so we've got the typical 59 meters squared. We've got 90,000 bushels, or liters. And we've got the 110,000 liters, which is the one I brought out. Price in game, 96,000. Let's just quickly compare that to the 76,000. And I guess this one goes... Let's go back in here. Oh, alright, so we got the Infinite Sheet version 2 of 202.5 million. I don't know, that seems like a bit of overkill. I mean, yeah. And then you have 220,000. Whoops, I missed those. Like I said, I think I need some coffee, and I think or an energy drink, and... Oh, wow, it's fixing to be lunchtime. So that is this trailer. While we're in here, being that they're the same, we'll just take a peek at this one. Design-wise, it's just its standard design, and you have your standard 59.4 meters squared, and then you have your 75,000 meters squared capacity, and your 100,000, and that is it. And then they're all about the same price of $78,000. We can go take a look at where the mods are. That is not it. That is not it. No, that's not it. Oh, maybe I didn't bring these up. I don't know why I wouldn't have brought them up. Alright, actually looks like they got a newer one, because this is the version I have right here. So this was the second one we looked at. Brought to us by Drax Mods. I believe this is... This is the other one I looked at. Brought to us by Mestriner. So, that's what we got there. Whoops. Oh, yeah. I will probably be sticking with this one and closing this mod out. I don't need a million mods. Probably be getting rid of this mod and just sticking with this one for now. It's just got more options. Oh, and we're saving. Kind of didn't want to save, but... We'll come to this, and we have got the regular John Deere. This is just... There wasn't a base game John Deere planter, and this mod gives you the base game planter. So we can go take a quick peek at it. Not a whole lot of crazy stuff here, and this is right on the Giants website in the Mod Hub. So there is really nothing you're changing for it. Um, it's got a fill capacity of 3,524 liters of seed. You need a 360 horsepower tractor. So there isn't a whole lot we're changing here. It plants corn, sunflowers, soybeans, cotton, all that stuff. It does not plant everything. I'm waiting for that real mod to come out, then I'll probably dump this. Then we have the map cleaner. This thing is a beast, but it really bogs things down for gameplay wise. So let's go find it. Yield improvements? Oh, I forgot about that mod. We'll do that mod next time. There we go. So we'll take a look at some details. It does give you the option to have the pickup or not. I've only tried it with the pickup because that just makes sense. Not sure if that makes a change or not. Sure does make it a little bit lighter. We are able to change our tire brands, our wheel setup, billboards. So it has the billboard option on the back, which this is kind of a cool looking billboard right here. And then empty, you can put the cover on. You can have a silage additive tank. So, I need to go. Let's go out and see if I can dump a pile of stuff somewhere. Spawn, objects, materials. I don't want pallet. I don't want bales. This, I haven't really used power tools much, so. Alright, let's try it again. Pallet, don't want pallet. I really don't want bales. You know what I can do? I have this truck full of crap. So let's come out here and dump this truck out and quite a bit of stuff here to dump out. We'll just see how this map cleaner handles it. See, we are losing control there again. Alright, so let's grab a tractor and see how this thing handles. Again, just a base game tractor. So we got, it works like a typical forage wagon. So we press V to lower our pickup and B to turn it on. So you do not have to go right over the area you're trying to pick up. It actually goes out several meters, so it's, as you can see, it's picking stuff up right now. So it's cleaning up a pretty big area. But with that being said, you see that it is bogging things down. And if I would quit running into things, I am not smart enough to get around that. So I have used this on grass just for the hell of it. This field right here is my grass field, and it took about three rows, and the whole grass field is picked up. So it works nicely for cleaning up the farm and stuff, and just, you know, cleaning. Not something I think I would be down to use regularly, just because it does bog things down. It holds like 2.5 million or something. It bogs the game down when you're using it. It gets unbelievably heavy that there's no tractor that can pull it very well. They can all pull it, not all, but you can get a tractor to pull it, but it doesn't pull it very well because it's just so damn heavy. So it's a nice thing to be able to grab, go lease, and all right, well, there's a mess here, or my bunker silo, for some reason there's still some in there I can't get out. You can grab this thing up and it'll just clean up everything. It's an aesthetic tool to me. So we will get on and we will actually test the auto load. First thing I will do is cut down this here tree. And I haven't tested auto load, don't know if it's going to work. We'll actually leave a little bit there. Alright, one thing that's just been irritating me is you can't really clean up, and, well, it looks like it might have. It's a bitch to clean this stuff up, and the lumberjack tool right now doesn't measure for you like it used to, so hopefully that'll come back. But we'll just get stuff cut up and alright, let's go see how it works. I don't know, I know that there was some issues with it that I read in the description for it. Yep. This truck is just going to piss me off. Alright, I do see loading filters, I do see container type, material type. So let's get us over by a tree. Unloading side is left side. Alright, what I don't see... Damn it. Alright, I am not seeing container type T. No compatible goods for loading or unloading. Any... Why? So, alright, right away it's on here, but it's not working. Now let's go take a look at... Oop, yep, that's what I want to do. Let's go take a look at the auto load page. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright, Universal Auto Load, first public release for most things that I tried are working so far, but there are likely to be many bugs, which we might have one. Single player is working as it should for pallets, bales, and big bags. Multiplayer loads without crashing, that's a plus so far, but haven't done much testing. Any new vehicles will get auto load after purchasing in a shop, which I did. Any valid vehicles in save game will load settings if available. All pallets, big bags, and bales are supported by default. Automatic detection of trailer load zones in shop. UI to adjust size of loading zone before purchase. No external config files. To configure loading zones, well, maybe we'll take a look at that. Use middle mouse button to click in the shop to activate editing. Oh, that's in the shop. Log trailers can't, there it is, right here. So it will be in a future release. So it'll work for some things, but it won't work for what I wanted it for right now. Log trailers could be configured, but do not load anything yet. So I'm sure within the versions coming out soon enough, it'll be available. So now I've got this log, and I have a way to get rid of it. We have got the Trex over here, which is one of my favorite mods. It just eats trees up, but you do get to save the wood chips, so it is just a big forestry mulcher. We'll take a look at it here in the shop. And we have the Trex. You get a couple options there. You can choose the forestry version, which gives you the bars, and the non-forestry version, no bars. It's only an aesthetic thing, and then colors. So we got 600 horsepower. We've got 600 liters of fuel, 31 miles an hour max speed, and 2 million liters that it will hold. Unless you're planning on going and clearing the whole map, that just doesn't make a difference. I do like it to help me clear out. There's a lot of trees to help make room and clear out. It can be quite the grind to try and go cut down some of these trees back here. Well, even like this one. Some of these non-logging trees where you gotta cut off all the limbs. That can be a bitch. So this is kind of nice. So we'll hit our B button. Oops. We'll get our pipe out. We'll hit B, we'll turn it on and watch it go. We've got our typical controls here. Right now it does just kind of drive through, at least the head drives through, the vehicle stops. So this is, the trees have been really glitchy in the game. And of course this isn't going to work right now. There it is. Just totally deletes it. We look over here, I got 31,000 in my hopper. And it got rid of the stump. So again, it's new for Farming Simulator 25. It's going to take some time to tweak out any issues, but you can see really quickly there we got rid of that stump. And we're getting rid of this tree here real quick like. And the tree is gone. So once you do get things set right, the header here set right, it works pretty well. Let's back it up. We'll just throw it in the... And it unloads pretty quick, pretty easily. Last vehicle or implement mod is this. And there isn't a whole bunch to talk about. This was under the harvester. No, it wasn't. That's for the Trex. Plows. So basically you have a 6 meter, you have a 9 meter. It works just like any other plow. It's just that it's straight. And I've seen these used around here, so in the farm field next to me. Building wise, we do have this little machine shed here. This is the modern machine shed. He's got 3 different halls. Normal vehicle hall, one with storage shelves, which is what I have, and one with an office extension. And this was made by Austria Modding. Now, I like the theory of it. I think it needs some refinement. So, it's nice. It looks good. The doors work really well. It's got, look at the detail on it. It's got decent detail. The shelving is awesome option. Except the shelving is not very good for pallets. There's just too much distance here, even up here. There's too much distance between. This should have something more solid, or it should be a little bit closer together, and the shelving would be amazing. And then the shelving goes all the way around the building. So, I mean, this would be a great option. I'd love it if that shelving was tweaked and working a little bit better. Not working a little bit better, but set up a little bit better. Because this would be a great place to store exactly what's in there and to be useful. It's got 2 regular doors, man doors, so it's got the man door over there, man door over here, and you can see I'm hiding some stuff back here. So the doors work great. And then the last thing I have here is the multi-fruit silo. I did it again. Let me see if I can find it. I didn't bring out the international. We'll do the international on a different day. I thought I had the multi-fruit silo out. Ooh. Alright, we'll go through and we'll just do some searching for it. Because I'm a dope and didn't put it out. Here it is. So this is the one I've got. It stores, I think, like 8 million right now. It will store anything and everything. So that is awesome. It's got a nice small footprint. Works really well. Haven't had any issues with it. And it was made by NDS Modding. So it is a good one to have. That is all I've got for mods this time around. I will keep track of the ones that I didn't do because there was like that spreader, the International CV truck. I got a mod for that. Then I got a couple more of the like script type mods, more of the quality of life ones. So I will put the links for the stuff down below. I'll try to get this video out sooner than later. I did just put out the part 4 video for this farm. I am still waiting for Giants to make it or somebody to make it so I can delete these damn buildings and build a house in here and do some landscaping. Not seeing it coming. I noticed they did some changes here on the chicken thing. So this little doohickey used to be back over here. They moved it up here to make it look like it's under construction and all the construction stuff in there. So it looks like it's going to be getting to the point where this building might be usable. It would be nice to see it become a placeable item so I can move the damn thing. And it would be nice to kind of move some of this stuff too. It'd be nice if there was an option on the map to get rid of all the placeables so you can make it yours. Until next time, I'm going to let you go. I got to go see where my groceries are because I am getting hungry. It is cold and I want soup. I am probably going to start looking. There have been some maps coming out, so I might start looking at some maps and I might start another farm. Till then, talk to you later.